Well, we're back to the challenge here. Well, sandbox, I guess. We're building, of course, our Canyon Park using the community voted roster. We're currently getting a contract. Tour, probably the way to go.
We want the park to be as comfortable as home is for our guests. Okay,
Actually, let's make sure this is...
louder,
Presumably this is
locked,
any
point,
functioning
right?
tour ride. I don't know if this counts the modded ones. Let's find out. Maybe I can sneak a balloon ride in. Well, that won't be powered. That's not going to connect. We'll just see if that works. We started Gigant Spinosaurus fossil processing. We still need to dig up more, so let's get that going right away. And then, yeah, I've set up our next exhibit, a second herbivore exhibit down here, down the canyon. So what we're doing is we're going to have the boat tour split in two around this kind of central island. We got this nice temple here, and we'll build the herbivore exhibit around this, like, little, you know, island thing. When we put in the tour path, of course, we'll have to remove the water. So this, like, the current placement of the river is not necessarily final. Because of the way the quirks with the mod mean we just can't do that. So this didn't count. This didn't count as a functional tour ride. That's good to know. So we do need to do the research then for real tours. The modded ones don't meet the conditions of the contract. I suspected they wouldn't, but it's entirely possible that in their internal code they still like showed up as effectively being like gyrosphere rides or whatever they're based off of, trucks maybe. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Go ahead and flatten this back out. Once this is... Oh, I can do it now. Is that... Can you normally do that when a building is deleted, or is that a modded thing? I have no idea. Oops. So yeah, this park is definitely proven to be a little hard to build, a little weird. I think it's been a worthwhile experience because it's allowed us to really put the modded terrain tool to the test and check out these like boat tours and stuff. We'll definitely use these boat tours again in the future. I have a plan for this, but we're not going to do this kind of like fully boat tour park. We'll do some park builds that just include a boat tour. That way we don't have to like really struggle with multiple exhibits and like getting things to like fit in the way we want. Which is really just the big problem with the boat tour as we're doing it in this particular park. Okay, that looks... I think I mostly salvaged the hillside here. We've got hiccups. Comfort 97. Missing forest. I mean, we could put a little bit more forest in here, I guess. Holy smokes. Did that... Okay, that's just, like, going wild. I thought that was, Oh, yeah, and it's the quarantine one. We could try and quarantine the far side of the river. I don't... with the tour, it's a little bit of a problem. Because that one there is already moved over. I mean, fuck it, it's already like half the herd, right? We'll just let it spread. We won't breed any Gigantospinosaurus till this is dealt with. Medical's right here, so they should be able to, like, stay on top of healing animals. In theory. Well, whatever. We're committed to this path, I guess. It's fine. Palladium shrimps. Except you need to go on vacation. It's actually completed. Okay, what else? Gigant Spino. And Niger? Penta we wouldn't be doing right away, at least, because we don't have a place for it. Sure. Yeah, I'm gonna do this vaccine then while we wait here too. Okay, well, seems to be really all we can do. How about a quick check? 90s, no issues, 100% here. Yeah, this is about all it can be, so that's fine. Yeah, it's just gonna be waiting out the disease while we do a contract. But amenities is like completely free. Actually, expeditions, because it's already underway. So we have a problem, which is that the disease is not ticking down. It might be there's one animal that has a different fucking disease. We've had like 4 things die because the medical team cannot actually consistently fucking shoot Archaeothamymuses with darts. It's really fucking pathetic. So what the fuck is happening? Everybody looks to be sick. So the real question is, who the fuck is not? Who has a different fucking disease? And how the fuck do I know that? See, this is the big problem. This quarantine shit fucking sucks. Because it spreads fast, and then it fucking stops when it gets down to like a few dinosaurs that don't have it. And then the UI does not support you actually fucking tracking this for shit. Because there's not like unique symbols for diseases. So there's no visible reason this shouldn't be working. And it's probably... Dude, these are all gonna die. The medical team can't fucking... It keeps fucking not darting shit. Look at this. What is he doing? What the fuck, dude? This is already completely fucking... Possibly... So... Hitboxes are fucking weird, right? When we're this deep underground, we've used these terrain tools. Like, I can't do fucking capture mode without getting disconnected and shot into the sky. Obviously, when we build things, it jacks up the cliff sides, and we, you know, shit like this has to be done to be able to build stuff. Maybe it's fucking with the targeting on the vehicle. I don't know. For whatever reason, like, this is completely fucked. This shouldn't be that bad with the medical team right there. Granted, we have sickly animals that, like, get disease or take more damage from disease, but I still don't think that's an excuse for the medical team sitting there doing nothing and for a dozen animals to die. I'm going to go ahead and, like, reload a little bit and see if we can do something about this. Yeah, I mean, even after a reload and, like, reload to a slightly earlier state, like actually airlifting away the couple of ones that weren't sick, it's still not tracking down. I actually think it's glitched out somehow. I don't even know how. This doesn't actually make any sense to me. I don't know why this would be broken. I don't know if there's like, is there a weird interaction with like quarantine and invisible fences that I'm not aware of? Like, is that like a deliberate mechanic that I'm not cognizant of? Because like, if it is, that's actually horrendous. I'm literally going to go through and check all these. Avian pox, you're fucking dead. Avian. That one's got a bad case of dying. I have avian. Yeah, no, it's just like fucking glitched. It's just not counting down. They're literally quarantined. In the sense that, you know, every animal in the pen has the disease. And it's just not... It's not working. Now I'm just kind of curious, is it ever gonna work? So I don't know why this broke. This is a completely baffling to me. I'm gonna load this autosave before it gets... Oh, this autosave is like right now. We're already fucked. I don't know why the game can't just fucking work. I don't know. I'm hard-pressed to think how this could be connected to any of the mods we're using. The most likely culprit to my mind, is something with invisible fences. Yeah, that's just like right here. So I think if we turn off disease... It's probably the best way to do this. Just reset it. And then if this happens again... Like, next time this happens, what we do... Maybe we have a quarantine pen ready. Like a traditional pen. Well, it won't even matter. We can build a low security fence pretty quickly. Like a small pen. And we try to like actually airlift in quarantine, which I think is functionally impossible. I don't think in an herbivore pen you can actually airlift and quarantine dinosaurs fast enough for it to do anything. But, I mean, what else am I supposed to do? It's literally not working, so... Every park build is some sort of new fucking glitch. I'm gonna leave this on normal disease, not high disease anymore because of this issue. That way, maybe if this does happen, we have a chance to actually, like, figure it out. We'll unpin that. Grab a new contract. Irony. Take the ironic one because it's funny always.
Keep them healthy and disease-free. I'm not really asking.
Believe me, Claire, I'm fucking trying. I am doing my best. Alright, keep working on Niger. I don't think we had any other vaccines or, yeah, no other treatments we can do there. Let's take a look. We had like, I don't know, 5 dinosaurs die. 18-8, 4, 5. Yeah, this seems fine. I think it was mostly just Archies that died. Because I think we only ever had 5 Pachycephalosauruses, and none of the Diplos died, I don't think. So, like, nothing too bad happened there, really. Okay, and they are, like, healing. Guess we'll throw some ground leaf over there. I don't know. Territory's a little weird. A little janked up, being all stretched out like that. Okay, so that guy will be done. So since he's done, we need to actually, like, finish the herbivore exhibit. So the way we have to do this... Oh my god, the Jeep actually made it over there. So, another peek behind the curtain. This Jeep has died twice already. And it's been 37 minutes. So that's a problem. But this is also not a surprising problem. This is something we've grown to expect. So we need to start here where the tour currently is. Peel away all the water so that we can put the path in. And then we'll reset the water underneath the path. And that's just the awkward way we have to use these boat tours. We also need to do... Oh, not a balloon ride. Actually, I don't know. Maybe we can use any one of these. I'm not entirely sure how this works. But rapids is what we're actually doing. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Okay, it didn't go away. Yeah, we saw... you may have... If you don't remember, once the boat tour has been clicked off of, you have to build a new one to get this tooltip back. It's slightly glitched. Okay, so we can go, like, we don't need to hug the cliff wall there. We can go down the nice middle of the river here, at least, and then we should, I don't know. You know what's too bad? It's too bad that the boat tour doesn't have a bigger visibility arc to it. This is something I've complained about a lot with the base game tours, is that they're actually kind of awful to use for real in a park because the visibility window is so small. Okay. So there's the boat tour. Now we can do this. Keep slope to maximum, 4 ticks. Repaint it in. Trying to keep I'm trying to keep like a little more of a lip there where the invisible fence is. Like on land. Because the invisible fence does look a little weird going in the water. But I'm probably not going to worry about like actually working very hard to pull that look off. At this point, it's a little too hard, a little too unwieldy to be worth the effort of getting this perfect. All right. There we go. We can delete this guy. Get some more of these going. Actually, let's get probably a load of gigants going or something, I guess. I don't know. So, like, I put all that in there. Didn't really do any considerations about visibility, so it might be kind of rubbish. I'm thinking forest colors for these guys. Or temperate or whatever, I mean. I'll throw a little bit of humble on there for now, I guess. Doesn't really matter. We should probably just wait till we breed a real alpha. There's not much point to that. Should I fix this too? I guess so. I have the slope wrong. Yeah, so a little bit about like my original vision for this park. Kind of imagined us building along the cliff edge and using zip lines, tracking across the cliffs, like back and forth, and having all the buildings on the upper level and all the dinosaurs on the lower level. But that is impossible to actually do. Which is too bad. I think that'd be a really interesting way to build a park. but it's not viable. Actually not entirely sure where I think that's essentially what I had before for the cliff edge. It's kind of weird. I'm not here. This is fucked up. Okay. Antisocial's fine. Humble overwhelms that. We can take all these. Probably is about time to breed alphas, huh? Yeah, group is 12. We do have it available. So I'd be 3 off. Well, this guy's actually like a super cheap genetic specialist. Actually, might just be worth grabbing that. I was originally here to look for like a cheaper research person or something that we could use as like filler, but like this is actually like super cheap for a 5. I'm just gonna take him. Having double geneticist is also good for doing fossils anyway while we're doing incubations and stuff. So I think while that's happening, then yeah, we'll go do group adaptation, I mean, with cheaper research. Okay. Yep. Don't know what to do about the Ranger teams. This is another little wrinkle in my plan that I didn't really foresee. Okay, hold on. I think we can work around this through sandbox settings, right? Isn't there a setting for this? Yeah, dinosaur status checks off. Let's just do that. Okay, we'll just turn off status checks. That's actually like perfect. That's because then the Jeeps don't actually ever have to go out into the park. Fuck it. Like we're in sandbox, we might as well just use sandbox. Oh, but they still need to probably refill these feeders, right? Yeah, because it's not infinite feeders. And we'll leave this one here because this one has like the medical team assigned to it. So we'll just remove them from that one in the back. But still, this will be an improvement. See, this thing where the camera shifts up and down too is driving me insane trying to like build the canyon. Because the camera does, yeah, it fucking reacts weirdly to the nearby hillside. It's like a whole thing. See, like I'm not hitting anything there where it shifts up and down. It's just the camera being a weirdo. I think this is bigger than it needs to be. Ah, fucking bastard. Yeah, every time you see the camera going up and down, that is not me doing that. That is just the game. That is just this canyon, like, just destroying my sanity. Okay, I mean, that's done-ish. No, why did that shift? I wasn't even in the hole. That one actually, like, really confused me. I don't know why it did that. There's like a lag, like a physics lag. Like the moment I stop moving, the camera is still like responding to the environment. And so if I start painting too quickly afterwards, sometimes it shifts position. I don't know why in the world it would be like that. It's like a tiny bit of input lag. I'm just trying to get this painted. I don't know why I'm including this in the episode. Maybe because I'm discussing the problems is why my mind goes to like, this is kind of content. Yeah, like a bunch of this cliffside got fucked up. It's not even rock anymore. Fiddly and weird. Honestly, the I don't know if the terrain lines are helping as much here either. Yeah, whatever. It's fine. Let's get those shelters closed down. Let's get everything sorted out here. Shelters open, I mean. Might as well get these guys started out airlifting as well. And then if we have, yeah, so the boats can't see fucking shit. Those visibility arcs are awful. Why does... I hate that feature of this game where you click on a car and it sends you back to the station. Because I just want to, like, you know, keep the visibility thing open, but you have to do it your management views specifically, which is annoying and obnoxious. So yeah, this park is kind of a disaster. Let's get a second wave of these guys going right away. I'm going to get rid of the negative so it doesn't pollute their gene spread. Actually, no, it doesn't matter because, well, they did have, no, they had another negative, that a non-visible negative. So it's not irrelevant to do this. We'll breed alphas for the other animals.
Commencing asset transit.
How is your comfort that bad? Just because you decayed in a weird way, I guess. Alright, first Gigant coming down.
Asset transportation complete.
These are ground leaf and forest. So I'm gonna go ground leaf on the beachfront kind of here in either direction like this, and some forest in the middle. And we'll go from there.
Loud noises can disturb our animals. Refrain from making.
We'll get all of these out before we look through the skins.
Transit has commenced.
Okay, we got a new alpha. No negative traits. Rest you. I think we still have fossils. Oh yeah, no, we got a ton of fossils. So he's got a job. And then expedition for something as well. Could find a pen for Monolophosauruses. Could dig up Penta, but I don't know where I'm going to put it. Dranatus, Archelon, Australobinator. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm going to dig up Monolopho because it's cheap. Well, we'll let all this play out. Okay, Figure out Archaeornithomimuses. Honestly, Sickly might be worth getting rid of. 50-50 with no sickly, no large appetite is actually not that bad. I mean, it's 9 genetics, which is like bonkers, but for Archaeornithomimuses at least. Yeah, the Niger fossils are being processed, the last batch. They'll be done after that. So we can work on some weird... Is that actually lower elevation? What? How did that even happen? Obstructed. Is it now?
As weather conditions intensify,
Oh yeah, there's a
it
weird,
becomes
like...
increasingly hard for our staff
weird...
and automated systems to track our animals.
Oh, it's like the whole cliff edge.
To our usual service.
Oh, that's gross. I wish I would never have noticed that. Okay, we're gonna leave all of these for later. So now we can get the Archie alphas. I could do this. Because then we can process a batch of fossils with the 5. We'll get the other set of these guys delivered.
Asset collection request received. Heading to pick up the asset.
I also am not too sure where I even want to put Monolophosaurus. Putting it under the zip line might actually just be the thing to do. It's not originally what I planned to do, but...
We're looking to have a complete genome for this species. And with your efforts, we're making great strides toward achieving
I'm
that
just,
goal.
yeah, I don't know a better approach, honestly.
Transportation underway.
Looks like we're 3 stars, maybe. Accommodation ratings dipped. Oh, did we get... We did big hotel research, right? At the end of, like, last time. I think so. I should have actually checked. We did.
Asset transportation underway. Commencing asset transit.
So I don't think I can actually put this where the other one was without adjusting the waterway.
Transportation complete. Asset in transit.
Yeah, it looks good enough to me. Ignore the fact that it is actually rather off mark, but... Oh, well, I mean, we might have to realign this anyway if when we put in large amenities, so this whole thing might stretch out. In which case, nothing lost, right? In fact, on the topic of large... Yeah, we haven't done it and they are available. We need to do this contract, though. Finish out mono. Alright, eggs, social humble fit. We'll take them all. Now to put you on a vacation after that.
Confirming asset delivery.
And then when the guy's back, we'll do amenity research. The logistics guy. So, next alpha, we'll just go in order. Chasmosaurus. Guess we'll do 75-75. I'm going to trust these guys are going to be good to go when the territory updates and the alpha takes over. like the blue on the Archies. It's always nice, around the eye and the neck. Just a Rana patterning one there. So yeah, currently their territory is fucking weird as shit. But they'll figure it out. Gigants. So 12 of these guys. Missing forest currently and ground leaf. So maybe overdid it. Just a smidge. That'll be fine. Alright, Gigant number 1. Solar Pulcrana. Solid little green and black one. It's like, what, fine. Champlain Papurana. The, like, black with the red is always nice for a patterning. That's a Champlain Litho. That one's very cool. Solar Litho. Champlain Pulcrana. Champlain Litho. Limpopo Pilo. Maybe get him in the light a little bit more. I like this black and blue look is really nice. Like black and teal, kind of. Champlain Rana. So did these guys have a broken plate? In the animation cycle. I thought I saw one kind of, yeah, like this is like not exactly warping the way I thought I saw, but you can see that these are like a rigid piece that are just animating, like you see it wiggle back and forth and it together. It's not, the plates don't animate individually. They animate as like two separate units. That's really gross once you see it. Nothing that quite ruins the dinosaur model. It's like watching them too long. Because now all I can see is this rigid piece on the hip that's flexing under the flesh, like really awkwardly. This is a nice color palette. Limpopo Calcarana. Same one. Pulcrana. I actually like this, the way it like subtly is like black and kind of purple. With the little highlights. There's a realness to that. And a Limpopo Rana. Yeah, these guys are solid. I like the Limpopo base skin. It brings out the patterns really nicely. And the patterns have this like dark saturation to them that like I think combos well with a dark base skin. Disease free. That's just funny.
Them,
always.
But you must maintain them.
Social, humble, nocturnal. Skip the aggressive. Okay. 3. 3 is fine. You know what? Just do it, and then I'll put you on a break. Don't be a baby. Coelophysis. No sickly. Humble social. Oh, are they inherently small app? Yeah, they are. Alrighty then. And our fossils that came in. There we go. I think I'll build a pen just under the zip line. Alright, Coelophysis. Yep, we got him. Just take all of these, it seems fine. Sure, no, that's bad. That's a bad idea. We'll wait 20 seconds. So, of course, these release straight into the exhibit. And I forgot I had to rest the medic afterwards, so it's not straight into the next batch. I think we pretty well saw what these have to offer. Really? Even here? I think in this case it's just an issue with it taking to, I don't know, like maybe it doesn't get, takes too long to get back and forth so it doesn't go back to base very often to repair? I don't know. I don't know. All I know is it's not exactly a fixed problem, is it? gonna still have issues. Please don't suck me all the way back there, thank you. Alright, we should probably get some Nigersaurus going too, though. So these guys, we're gonna do desert, I think. Because we just did forest for the other ones, for the Gigant Spinosaurus. So we'll do desert for these. Do that. Do that. Do that. Do this. 11. Well then, yeah, in some amount of time, 1 minute, we can take her the Coelos. Let's actually get these guys first.
Well done.
Social humble,
Follow on
nice.
this path and you're sure to impress someone. Perhaps even me.
I don't think I would care to do so, Dua. I want to impress you. I want you to just be quiet. This is a fun little decoration. This like buried statue looks really nice on the canyon edge, so I put it there. I don't think I included that in this episode. I think that's the first time I mentioned it. The monos are going down here. Really? Again? Seriously? That's too intense. I was just trying to put a little water in. Oh god, I didn't mean to do that. That also gets rid of the water. Well, I don't know how much water we'll actually need. We're going to try and have just like the bare minimum for monos in here. That's the idea. 1 minute. Maybe it's the Utyrannus that's actually doing this. This thing was just attacked by a Uti, and I guarantee you it's not going to make it to the top of this cliff. Yeah. No, because if it was always the Uti, we'd notice it. We'd get the vehicle threat marker. That's the first time it's the Uti's fault the car was actually destroyed. Alright, let's get these guys going before we release. 6 and just 6. I can read, I know. Release fire, left 3 of you way down here. And hope, against hope, that you guys eat this plant material I've already put in, which I don't think you do. But whatever, we'll figure it out. Okay, Coelophyses are going. Should we push another herbivore? Alamo or Iguanodon? Can we put Iguanodon in the front pen? Draco, Stiggy, Sauropod, Anki, Stag. No, we can't. Only an Ankylosaurid can go here. These are ground fiber too. Yeah, and if we get Alamo, it's got to go somewhere else as well. What are the helicopters doing? Okay, this is probably... Again, the elevation bugging it out, so they're just stacking up. Like, it doesn't actually cause an issue. It just looks weird. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be a little awkward. Let's see here. So we can queue these guys up, but then when the Nigers are out, we could actually get our monos, I guess, going. Actually, did we finish the genome on mono? I don't even know. No, it's not quite done. Let's do these guys. They're cheap and quick. We'll do that. 50, 50, 25. So that's it for mono.
Asset delivered.
Oh, maybe, maybe.
Been collected.
Oh, video game rules. If you land in the water, you don't take damage. Perfect. Slippy's gonna kill himself going up the cliff, probably. Okay, so these guys need ground fiber. So maybe we can keep them in the back. And we ground fiber back here. By the, by that thing and everything. Actually, like, don't need that much. Seemingly. Okay, these guys are still good. Barely. Oh god, don't go up the cliff. You're already struggling. Sonora and Rana, very bland. Great Sandy Paparana, also pretty bland. Maybe we should have picked not these skins. Death Valley Rana's, I mean, not amazing. Well, we can put some more of these guys in here, it seems. Can we stand on this decoration? No. We clip into it. Oh, why are you guys all going up there? What are you doing? It's like a sandworm. I mean, I knew this was going to be a thing. That they were going to walk up this freaking cliff. That was going to be an issue. I was hoping keeping the plants localized would help, but the water is like right across the cliff there, so what we could do maybe is flatten it out a little bit more under the assumption that okay, well that does weird shit like that with the hillside. Oh, whatever. It's better, I guess. Maybe. Big maybe. I'll keep the rock there because it's like a sharp pointy bit, so it should be a rock. Well, at least they're not standing on the cliff anymore. It's something. Alright, okay. Let's go back to the hatchery first. Coelophysis are going in. I'm not going to bother going through all the coelophysis. We've seen them a million times. Pachycephalosaurs. Defensive Social Humble is a perfect alpha. Defensive Strong probably doesn't beat that. I'm going to choose to believe it's fine. I'm even probably going to just take the Sickly here. Why not? That's going to dramatically increase the size of the group, but that's also totally fine. And then we can get the monos once the Thelos are cleared out, I guess. Okay, so we're looking at... I can't actually change tabs because this isn't the fuck away. Oh, I can. Just kidding. So 5, maybe 4 if we want exact minimum social, but I probably do want 5. I'll do foresty. Temperate colors on this one, I guess. Why not? $75, and it's probably good enough. Since this is batch B9, it will only hatch 4 or 5. I don't really need it to be that high. I can get this down to a 7. Perfect. Honestly, I'm just gonna do it. All right. Well, we'll leave this episode here. Until next time.